Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. Excited to offer you guys, as you will see in this video, a absolutely gorgeous 2003 Toyota Tundra limited edition. Very rare to get the Tundra in a limited. Beautiful, beautiful truck. Came into us as a one-owner, Carfax certified, guaranteed vehicle with a flawless history, clean and clear title. As mentioned, 87,000 original and documented miles. Very well serviced and taken care of. It came in all stock, all original. We did some upgrades to it, as we'll go over here in this video, but we'll do a quick walk around. We are shooting this in 4K. If you have the ability to watch it in 4K, please do so. You'll notice we do have a full suspension lift. New tires, new fuel wheels, stainless steel exhaust. Front bumper does have some typical common little chips and wear marks. It is original paint. We can easily repaint it if you like. Our method and process here would be to remove the bumper off of the vehicle, sand it completely down, rebuild it up with some 2K primer, block that, base coat, clear coat. Of course, lights come off, grill comes off, gets cleared, reassembled. So we're not a type of body shop where we're going to do that on the truck. It's best to come off. So a price on that, we'll give you a good deal if you're buying the truck, but that's a minimum of about $650. We'll have an exact price on the actual listing if you're interested in doing that. Hood does have a couple little chips there, light little scratch right there as well. We do have a set of SPC upper control arms as well. This is a rough country system with the upgraded V2 shocks, which are substantially more expensive and a lot better than the normal shocks that they offer. If you're familiar with SPC, you know those are the top of the line control arms on the market for the Tundra. I believe just those control arms alone retail for nearly $1,000. The entire body has been fully paint corrected. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's a complete wet sanding, high-speed compound polish and buff, and the end result is just beautiful paint. This clear coat that's on this surface, essentially it's the first time being the top layer because we sand off the existing top layer. And what you'll get is a beautiful shine, very, very smooth finish, no contaminations on the surface. We have in the past removed these. It's very time consuming. We do it with an eraser wheel, but it can be tricky being that this is plastic. You usually want to use an eraser wheel on metal. But that's just the clear protection from the factory, and they just get aged over time. They do look a little bit funky, but it's very tedious to take those off. Some people will be fine with that on there. If you want us to remove those, we can do so, but there is going to be time invested in doing that. paint really is beautiful on this truck. All the color keyed bumpers and flares on the Limited really make it look sharp. There is a imperfection right there that's been touched up as well. So part of the paint correction, what it does, so this is original paint, and when the sun hits paint, especially this old, more so the clear coat, you'll see all the hazing and the swirl marks from over the years of washing and everything else. And we'll go take a look at this bed back here with the sun hitting it, and you don't see any of that. On this truck, we probably started off with either a 2000 or a 2500 grit wet sand, and that process of sanding it is taking off that thin layer of clear coat that has all those imperfections on it, and you mostly see those when the sun's hitting it. And as you see, this paint looks essentially brand new, and it's due to this top surface of clear coat was never the top layer, and it is now the top layer due to sanding off the existing top layer. And then just like anything else, when you sand something, it becomes dull. So with the different compounds, different pads, different machines, we bring that dull clear coat back to life. So that's one of the reasons our vehicles look so good, is we try to buy the cleanest ones we can find, and then our paint correction process. A truck this size, you're probably 5 days with 2 recondition specialists on it, and the end result is just really nice paint. Body's in phenomenal condition all the way around, as you see. Now, I want to be clear, so anything that is beyond the clear coat, paint correction, we're not applying paint or clear coat or anything like that at all. It's just correcting what's already there. So if there's an imperfection that is through the clear coat, that's actually a little bit of compound right there. But if there's an imperfection, so here's a little tiny little chip right there, so that's through the clear coat. So a paint correction isn't going to rectify that. This truck also has every factory VIN plate, so that's nice to see. Rockers are absolutely perfect. Bottom of the doors are perfect. This side panel here is really clean. You got your typical little tiny wear there. Everything else is really nice. That's just something that you're going to get with this age vehicle. As I touched on, 4-wheel drive, keys, remotes. All the lights and lenses are all factory Toyota with the Toyota stamping. Front windshield is still original and shows really well. Those are just some bugs from flying around. All the glass, even the side glass, is all original. Once again, factory VIN plate. Oh, another thing, it just dawned on me that we did up front. We also upgraded each axle. So the axles are upgraded for the lift. So you're not going to have any issues with the boots ripping out grease and all that sort of stuff. So the axles have been done as well. I don't know why I just thought of that, but very, very clean back here. Nothing's been stored in the back seat pockets. So as mentioned in the pre-listing on our website on this, the only thing to really nitpick on the interior on this, and this is just us being the way we are, is this panel right here. And what happens is when you get in and out of this, and this is a sort of Toyota thing with these, even the Tacomas, 4Runners, the edge of this right here isn't rounded off too much. So when you sit in this, number one, that goes down, but it also can get wedged in there. So that panel shows like that, and this bolster, in my opinion, that's actually some just bad shadowing right there. It's actually not that dark. That's just the way the camera's sort of shooting. However, all the other panels are good. We can, if you're looking for an absolute perfect truck, we do full upholstery here in our restorations. We have the ability to redo the entire seat. Each panel can get redone. Doing a seat with every panel can get pricey because it's all hand cut leather that we do. It's all hand stitched, or it's done with a machine, but what I mean, it's not outsourced. It's all done in house. So we're not using a skin or anything like that. I think this seat shows really good for the year. I think you can get away with everything other than, if you want it to be nice, this panel. You know, you could do this one if you wanted, but you know, these two would be ideal. We actually just did, I'll tell you, so that is a 60,000 mile truck. You can look at it on our website. It's still on there. It had the same thing, same miles. It was a beautiful, beautiful truck, actually less miles, and we ended up redoing the panels on that for the customer that bought that. And that's not anything that the owner did, just get it in and out, you know. Everything works power wise. So we'll go ahead and take this thing on a quick cruise. Oh yeah, nice bed liner back here as well. Factory bed liner, very, very clean. Beautiful paint. I bet you if you look at a 2020 vehicle outside in the sun, you're not going to see that nice of a glare in the sun. You're going to see all the swirl marks and hazing. I'm just seeing that these AC knob, we're going to go ahead and replace that as well. Check that out. Cigarette lighter has never been used. When we did the suspension, these ABS sensors, you know, they're, I don't know if you're unfamiliar with them, they get sort of, it's metal on metal that goes in, and if they don't ever come out, they can be sort of a pain to deal with. And we got them out, but instead of just putting the old ones back in, we went ahead and replaced those. So you have new ABS sensors as well. Truck will come with a full tank of fuel. Guys, we are running very, very low on this battery, so I'm gonna shut this video. Well, let's see. We'll let it run out. If I just stop talking, it's dead. So we'll go ahead and continue till it dies. Truck drives absolutely perfect. Usually on our test drives we do a little hard acceleration and stuff like that, but given what we're faced with up here, Alright guys, if y'all have any questions, 855-955-3377. Thank you.